Hi. Okay, so I want to talk today with probably one of the hardest topics, one of the harder topics I would say in terms of how we renew ourselves with rituals at the church in church. Um, and wanted I wouldn't have normally started with this topic, so I'll just say what it is first. I'm talking about group renewal, how we can find renewal within our meetings, within our groups that we attend, like the meetings that we attend, and the people that we're with. Group renewal is really, really hard. So, the reason that I wanted to talk about this though is because I just wrote a poem that actually is discussing kind of what my vision of what this would look like if we lived in a society that was more complete, more whole, what I would probably term a Zion society. Um, so I'm just going to read the poem, and I don't know how much else I'm going to say, but it just really touched me because, again, I feel like this is kind of my hope of what our communities can look like and what we can be like. So I actually found it in my journal, nursing journal, but it's called The Journey. This specific journal is actually all about transformation, rebirth, and renewal was the name of it. So, and it's by Kathleen Eishin, who's a nurse. She says, "On beyond the comfort zone, where brave souls dare to travel, the women in a circle gather. Wise women knowing, wise women becoming, wise women all. And guiding the process to treasures buried deep, the gatekeeper beckons. She sits among us, she knows beyond us. She wiggles and squirms, our stories unfold. The challenge is before us, be here and be seen, let the circle hold you. The jangle of metal, the nod of her head to go a little deeper. Listen, she says, then listen again. Learn to hear beyond the story. Look, be willing to look again. Learn to see the deeper truth. Sit, share your medicine. Sit, hold each other. Learn the lessons well. Traveling deep into the circle, or into the center of the circle holds the pain. The light begins to shine. Shells crack, chicks emerge, butterflies take wing, volcanoes erupt, brick walls tumble. As we grow into ourselves, hearts fill and overflow, tears spilling through the cracks. Leaving behind what no longer serves us, the stories, the pain, the fears. Accessing the knowing that lies within, we free ourselves to fly. We sit together now, honoring our connection, our sense of being home. We vow to keep on traveling beyond the comfort zone. The gatekeepers are smiling. So, whatever else I feel like we can or can't do with each other, I would hope that we could bring ourselves, our pains and desires to each other, to be held, and to be taught, and to hear and listen to one another as we all strive to draw closer to Christ. I think this is probably one of the most challenging things we can do because we all bring our own wounds and problems that make it really hard sometimes. But when it comes to finding renewal, I think, and this is very embedded within our doctrine, that our relationship to each other, our relationship to God, our relationship to family, kinship, that is ultimately what brings us to probably our highest sense of self, and that it's only done as a group. So I don't know that I have answers to that one because it's hard. And there's a lot of cracking and splintering that happens, and a lot of pain and wounds that happen. But I have a lot of hope, and I've seen a lot of peace. So that's it. What? Yeah, sorry.